All right, Eagles fans, welcome back to Eagles Nation Live, your home for all things Philly football. I'm your host, and let me hit you with a question. Can a 2-0 team really be walking a tightrope? The Philadelphia Eagles are undefeated, but the buzz around star wideout A.J. Brown has everyone talking. Is this offense ready to soar, or are they just grinding out wins? Buckle up as we break down the latest from Nick Sirianni, dive into Brown's slow start, and look ahead to what's next for our birds in the hunt for another Super Bowl. Let's start with the main event. The Eagles are 2-0 after a hard-fought win over the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead, a stadium where road teams rarely escape with a victory. Philly leaned on a bruising run game led by Saquon Barkley and a stingy defense to seal the deal. But here's the catch. A.J. Brown, the explosive receiver who's been a cornerstone since his 2022 trade from Tennessee, has just 6 catches for 35 yards through 2 games. That's a far cry from the guy with 6 1,000-yard seasons. Meanwhile, Jalen Hurts, the dual-threat quarterback, hasn't thrown a single touchdown pass yet, the only starting QB in the NFL with that stat. So what's the deal? Are the Eagles holding back? Or is something off? Head coach Nick Sirianni faced the heat on the 94 WIP Morning Show, where Philly fans air their passion and gripes. Asked if A.J. Brown should be frustrated, Sirianni didn't flinch. I think that's a good debate, and I get that. There's a lot we do in our business that people might not understand, he said. He doubled down, stating, for us to be successful, A.J. Brown will need to have the same production he's had the last 3 years. Translation: Brown's a key to this team's success, and Sirianni knows it. He also praised Brown's selflessness, saying, we saw A.J. do things necessary to help us win without the ball, while also making big plays when he got it. That's high praise for a star who made a jaw-dropping one-handed catch against the Chiefs, proving his efforts never in question, just his opportunities. Sirianni wasn't done. He slammed the outside noise from fans and media questioning the offense. You're constantly fighting human nature, constantly fighting outside noise, he said. Our job is to put our heads down, prepare each week, and find a way to win. That's the Philly mentality. Grit over glitz, a culture built on legends like Reggie White, whose defensive dominance set the tone decades ago, and Brian Dawkins, whose hits still echo in Lincoln Financial Field. So what's behind Brown's slow start? New offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo's system is still gelling. The play calling's been conservative, focusing on avoiding turnovers. 0 so far, a big win. But with weapons like Brown, Devonta Smith, and Dallas Goedert, this offense should be electric. Instead, it's been a ground-and-pound show, with Barkley racking up yards and Hurts running more than passing. Hurts, cool as ever, said after the Chiefs game. The game isn't one-off fireworks. It's one-off scoring more points. Wise words from a 27-year-old who led Philly to a Super Bowl in 2022, only to fall to these same Chiefs in a 38-35 thriller. Let's add some context. The Eagles' history is rich. Think the 1960 NFL Championship, their last pre-Super Bowl title, or the 2017 Super Bowl 52 win, with Nick Foles' Philly special stealing the show against Tom Brady's Patriots. Fans at the Link, all 69,000 of them, bring unmatched energy, chanting "Fly, Eagles, fly" after every score, a tradition from the 1960s. Brown's current slump? Not new. In 2020, he started slow with Tennessee, but finished with over 1,000 yards. Statistically, Philly's passing game ranks low, but their rush attack is top 5, and their defense, led by Hasten Reddick and Darius Slay, is holding foes to under 20 points a game. Imagine a quick chat with a fan outside the Link. AJ's our guy. We're 2-0. Who cares about stats? Fly, Eagles, fly. Or a fictional Devonta Smith quote. AJ and I are just warming up. Defenses won't know what hit him. Looking ahead, the Week 3 matchup against the Los Angeles Rams is a golden opportunity. Their secondary got shredded in Week 1, giving up over 300 yards. If Hurts airs it out, Brown could explode for 100-plus yards and a score, kickstarting the passing game. Long-term, a balanced offense could lead to a 12-5 record and an NFC East title, especially with rivals like the Cowboys and Giants always lurking. Philly's like Rocky Balboa, gritty, relentless, and ready to strike when it counts. This team's not broken. They're just pacing themselves. So, Eagles fans, grab your jerseys and get ready for the Rams. Let's see A.J. Brown soar and hear the Link roar. Stay tuned for more. And as always, fly Eagles fly,